Good morning, Stallone. Good evening. Good morning from the Philippines. Okay, we'll be discussing today about two things. If the time will allow us, we'll be discussing a very important uh, tool of our business. Okay, and this is one is the Quick Start Guide, and number two is the IBO 30 days plan. The IBO 30 days plan is a day-to-day activity that an IBO must do in order for him or her to be successful in IBO program, right? And this plan is really powerful if done correctly and consistently over a period of, let's say, 1 year or 6 months. So if you really want to be successful in this business, this is the tool that we need to accomplish all IBOs, including your downlines, respective downlines, and this in this plan, 30 days plan, it is stated here the tasks and the activities to be done within the first 30 days of your journey in to know it business. Okay, how do we use the IBO 30 days plan? All right, in our system, the first step in the community building cycle is plugging into the system. So the idea is to engage, plug in the new IBO in our system because that's the only way that he will start his journey correctly and properly into know it business. He or she needs to be plugged in to the system. All right. It is the illustration is like if you have an appliances in your house, right? So the idea for it to work, you need to plug it into the source or to the outlet where you can use that particular appliance. Let's say electric fan or let's say microwave oven. So in order for that to function, you need to plug in to the source. Same thing also with IBO program of to know it. They need to be plugged in. Everybody needs to be plugged in into the system. And everybody should know what is the system of IBO for us to be able to succeed in this business. Since to know it is the one offering the system, it is only rightful that to know it will be the one to give us the system how to be on top of the compensation plan. All right. Well, what I meant by the statement be on top of the compensation plan, it means that we need to be guided step by step along the way for us to be able to maximize the compensation plan offered by to know it. All right. So the 30 days plan, if done completed successfully, then you will be recognized as Pioneer Plus rank into Know It event. So this 30 days IBO plan is your uh, starting point in your journey to know it business. And this is really powerful. This is the single tool that we're going to use for us to be able to rise to the ranks of IBO system. All right. So as you can see, this is from day one to day two. Okay. In our business, especially in network marketing business, and that is what is good about to know it business because we're operating in two spaces. The network marketing business, which produces the most number of millionaires compared to any other industries for the last 10 years. And also the crypto space, which is the most dynamic and breakthrough technology, and it is the most powerful transfer of wealth in the history of mankind. In the industry of network marketing, the crucial part of those people who are joining the business, the business model, is the first 48 hours of joining the business. All right, because the idea and the question always, especially if you sponsored a new IBO member, is what he or she will do in tonoit business. How can he or she properly execute the business so he can uh, gain results the soonest possible time. So that's the objective of this um, 30-day plan, to be able to accomplish results the soonest possible time. So who would want to start earning in IBO program 6 months after from the time you join the business? Of course, nobody, right? Everybody wants to earn immediately and the soonest possible time that he joins the business, because that would strengthen and inspire him more to continue doing the business. And that's the exact idea of this um, plan. Okay, as you can see in this in the screen, we have what we call to-do list. These are the things that needs to be done from day one to day two. So the crucial part is the first 48 hours of joining to know it business. Because if nothing happens within the next 48 hours, within the next 2 days from the time he joined the business, then the excitement that you have created on the onset that you presented the business, and that's the reason why he joined the business, he likes the business, and if within the next 48 hours nothing happens, he was not given proper guidance and instruction how to do the business properly, that excitement will slowly dwindle. So after 48 hours, the excitement that was first initiated will go down immediately and will go down the drain. And we don't want that to happen, right? So the idea is to give him instruction and task what to do within the next 48 hours to be able to engage him or plug him into the system and be able to accomplish things that will support and help him achieve his goals within the next 6 months of joining to know it business. So the to-do list, as you can see, we have 10 lists here. Number one, the IBO must have a planner. So, but before I continue, let me um, share with you again that this checklist or to-do list will be done by the new IBO and the one who sponsored him, his mentor, his direct referrer. All right. So it is a relationship between the upline and downline. And and the beauty of this is it strengthens the relationship between the two, the upline and downline, and working hand in hand for them to be able to help the new IBO accomplish great lengths in doing to know it business. So that's the idea. So the upline must be here all the way to his new IBO, to his personally sponsored IBO. So number one on the checklist is must have a planner, right? So as you can see, please check the boxes if fulfilled. So the upline will make sure that all the 10 to-do lists are accomplished. So he can check the box, each box on the checklist. Number two, part of the task is must have a prospect list of at least 150 names. All right, so meaning within the next 48 hours, the new IBO must present his list of his list of prospects, 150 all of them, to his upline. Number three, must have your to know it quick start guide. Okay, so I will show the quick start guide later. The number four, have made and discussed your plans with your upline. So this is the thing that most of the IBOs have forgotten to do. Meaning he did not discuss the plan with his upline. So how can his upline help him or her execute the to know with business if it was not discussed to his upline, and how can upline help him to accomplish the goals that was set forth. So this number 4 checklist is usually being overlooked, and we don't want that to happen. So we included that in the checklist to make sure that new IBO is properly guided. Okay, number 5 must have your to know it monthly calendar. So an IBO and even the upline must have their own um, monthly calendar, the calendar for the month. So you will have a reference, and you will not be, be disorganized, and what activities to attend on a weekly basis, the training that needs to be attended. So you need to have a monthly calendar. And number 6, enrolled and attended your first IBO university training system, the one that we're doing right now. So the new IBO must attend his first IBO university training. So that's first part of the number 6 to-do list on his first day and second day in to know it business. And have attended your first to know it opportunity preview along with 5 guests. So part of the first 2 days of engagement with to know it business is he needs to attend the standard presentation being done, whether it's Zoom or any other modality, whether it's in the office. So the idea is for him to bring along 5 guests on the to know it presentation. Number 8, have navigated your back office for familiarization. So meaning the new IBO will be guided in how to navigate properly his back office. And number 9, do your to know it core daily activity. All right, so what are the core daily activities of an IBO in to know it business? So it will be discussed later as well. And number 10, regularly consult with your upline. Okay, these are the tasks to be done within the first 2 days of engagement of plugging in into the system of to know it business. And as you can see on the right side, upper side of the screen, the output, meaning after 48 hours or within 48 hours, the new IBO must present 150 prospects and its contact numbers to your upline. All right. And number 2, part of the output, which is expected from the IBO, is made at least 20 invitations on the to know it business preview. And these are the tools needed to be able to accomplish the task from day 1 to 2. You need to have priority 150 template. I will discuss this later. Then B, you need to have memory booster. This will guide you to list the prospects, 150 prospects, and continuously be able to add to your active prospect list. So you will not, run out of prospects to promote the business. And letter C, quick start guide. You need to have a quick start guide. And letter D, to know it monthly calendar, core daily activity template, and planner. So these are the tools needed to be able to accomplish the task given from day 1 to 2. And the beauty of this to-do list is it is also explained here how to accomplish the task given. So for the IBO, new IBO, these are the guidelines, all right? And for the advisor, so it is not only the new IBO that's given the guidelines how to accomplish the task, but as well as the advisor themselves. So the advisors are guided properly of the exact actions to be taken to properly guide and assist your new IBO in the business. This is the way to help our IBO able to do the business properly. As you can see in the way it is designed, this checklist, it promotes the close relationship, building the relationship between the upline and the guide and the downline. And the most bad experiences in this industry is that when somebody invited someone to join the business, he already paid the enrollment fee, he already subscribed to any of the products of a tonoit business, or let's say in other companies, right? Is after the new member already paid and engaged in the business, then the upline, you know, we're not able to fulfill his task and responsibility as the one who initiated the involvement of that person in the business. And that's very sad. That's the reason why a lot of people are disappointed and disheartened in this business. They feel that they're taken advantage. So after, um, the person invested in membership fee or any package or whatever it is in other companies, then they were left behind. And we don't want that to happen in tonoit business. We don't want our new members to feel left behind. We want them to feel that they are guided properly and taken care of every step of the way within the next 6 months of their engagement in tonoit business. So I just want to remind everybody that this is one of the most powerful, and I think we are the only one in the world that has this kind of tool to help our iBOs progress in their business with tonoit. And it is designed, this particular checklist or to-do list, the 30-day plan or 30 days plan, it is designed and aligned with our objective, which is Project 4, the $100,000 club. So if you do this, all right, so if everybody will do this within the first 30 days, then you are engaged and you are aligned with the objective of becoming part of $100,000 club of tonoit business. So that's the objective, to guide every iBO fulfill their objectives and goals for tonoit business. Okay, let me proceed to the next day. So this is day 1 and day 2. So let me encourage the uplines to be with your new iBO business partner on the day that they join the business. So don't let them behind. Guide them. So now you will not have any problem how to execute the program, because it is stated here. This is like spoon feeding the activities and training that needs to be attended, the strategy that needs to be done. It's already here. So all you have to do is just guide your new iBO in the business. Okay, day 3 to 7, these are the tasks. Okay, let me go back again to the first 2 days. It's here, right? So the number from day 3 to 7, um, if it's possible, if applicable, number 1 task is office visit. All right, so this is one of the many things that an iBO should know. And we have 3 offices in Nigeria, and if possible, if they're just can be in the office, can visit the office, then that's the number 1 task for the 3 to 7 days of their engagement in tonoit business. Number 2, have attended your second tonoit opportunity preview along with 5 guests. So again, here we're helping the new iBO to attend our standard presentation of tonoit business, which is being done every Wednesday. All right. So he needs to attend there, and he needs to bring in 5 guests every tonoit opportunity preview presentation. All right. So number 3, have presented your top presentation to your upline. So this is a sort of role play, meaning we have now the slides for the tonoit opportunity preview. So that's what we call top. All right. So it's an acronym of a to know it opportunity preview. It's a slides, it's a presentation, standard presentation designed by the company for you to be able to present the business well. It is well structured, and the argument presented there is very compelling. So you just need to be familiar how to present this. And the idea of number three is to present the business first to your upline. So meaning you will not use that to present immediately to your prospects. Because if you're not yet, efficient and effective in presenting the business, then you might lose that opportunity to your prospect, especially if that prospect is really qualified to be part of our business. So we want you to do the presentation, have a role play with your upline, present the business to him, and your upline will help you and will guide you to how to properly present the business. Okay, that's number three. Number four, have hosted your first to know it home meeting. Okay, so home meeting is the simplest, most cost effective, the simplest, most cost effective way of growing your network. But of course, there's guidelines. There are guidelines how to properly conduct home meeting. All right, and we will discuss this here as well. Number five, have subscribed to Know It YouTube account and watch and like product and business videos. So that's the number one task that the new IBO must do. And number six, do your to know it core daily activity. And number seven, regularly consult with your upline. So that's the task that needs to be done from day 3 to day 7 of our new IBO, the new member. Okay, so as you can see in the output, you have to have 150 prospect list and contact numbers, then made at least 20 invitation in to know it opportunity presentation. All right, and the guidelines is here. No, it's well stated. What the new IBO will do, how to execute the to-do list, it's here, and the advisor, how he can help the IBO to fulfill the to-do list. Okay, so like for example, in IBO, let's go to the new IBO guidelines. Letter B, if you're in your prospect list, make calls to at least 20 prospects and make sure to get to attend 5 guests to know it opportunity preview. So the idea is on his prospect list, the IBO must make at least 20 calls to be able to invite at least 5 guests to the opportunity preview in Zoom presentation of our business. So can you imagine the thing that the new IBO will do is just to invite people to 20 prospects and at least be able to attend 5 guests in the to know it opportunity preview. And we have a speaker and trainer conducting the to know it opportunity preview. All you have to do is to invite people to attend to know it opportunity preview. Okay, so that's the first thing. The letter B, how to invite at least 5 guests to our Zoom presentation. All right. So what does the advisor should do? Okay, as you can see in letter A, the advisor will guide the IBO on proper qualifying and classifying list of prospects. All right. So you will guide your downline, your IBO, how to qualify and how to classify the list of prospects that he has done, that 150 prospects. And make sure that your IBO has an active prospect list. So that's how the advisor will help the new IBO. So everything is stated here. So you will not guess. There's no guessing game here. Everything is intended. Everything is intentional. Okay, so as you can see, we say here that make sure the upline will make sure that your IBO has an active prospect list. So meaning the active list that he has initially is 150, but it has not to stop there. It needs to he needs to add to it to make it an active prospect list. And this is where many of members, even in other companies, failed miserably. They ran out of their prospects, so they don't know now where to and whom to approach and to present and to introduce the business because they ran out of the prospect in their list. And what is more, so sad is many of them doesn't have any prospect list. Do you get my point? Our dear iBOs and friends, most of them doesn't have any prospect list. And that's the danger if you don't have any prospect list at all. So don't be don't be shocked if your business will fail in tonoit or any other similar business if you don't have a prospect list. Because if you don't have a prospect list, you're not in business at all. And surely your business will die. So we're teaching here the proper way of doing the business in tonoit. This is our manual. Your first 30 days is crucial. And we have given this task, specific task to be accomplished on a given period of days. Okay, let's proceed to the next day. So this is okay, wait, I remove this on top. Yeah, this one. Okay. Okay, day 8 to 15. As you can see in day 8 to 15, under the on the output on the right side of the screen, output is you have to have still 150 prospect list, meaning your prospect list is you add to it every now and then the new iBO. You teach them how to qualify, how to make prospect list. All right. Then letter B, you have to have at least 20 invitation to our iBO presentation. And lastly, at least one new personally sponsored iBO. So for day to 8 to 15, after doing this all task given in this 30-day plan, we are expecting by this time the new iBO already has a new personally sponsored iBO. Okay. All right. Okay, let me continue. Okay, as you can see on the under the output, letter C, at least new personally sponsored IBO. So now the new IBO has now one personally sponsored IBO. So if you can do more within the next 15 days from joining to know it business, well, that's better. But the task given here is only required you to have at least one new personally sponsored IBO. Okay, so that's the output from 8 to 15. But if you can do that during your first 7 days of to know it business, your first 30 days, your first 7 days, then that's much better. The soonest that you can sponsor a new IBO under your leadership, then it's the best thing that could happen in your business. All right. So again, the guidelines are here, the new IBO and the advisor. All the tasks, specific instruction is given here for you, for the IBO to be able to accomplish the to-do list. Okay, under the to-do list, have attended your rewards plan training. So, meaning the new IBO will attend the rewards plan training, the training for the compensation plan, which is also being done every Wednesday. So the upline will make sure that his new IBO will attend the rewards plan training. So that's the number one task. Number two task, have attended your second IBO university training. So here, we're making sure that the new IBO is attending his IBO university training, this one every Friday. So invite your new IBOs, and even at this point in time, all IBOs is encouraged to attend IBO University training system. Okay, number three, have attended your third to know it opportunity preview along with five guests, another event that is required for this 30-day plan is to invite another five in every top presentation, the to know it opportunity preview. Okay, number five task is have hosted your second to know it home meeting. Again, in day 8 to 15, the second to know it meeting is being conducted. And let me give you a tip in this how to conduct your home meeting. All right, the host is the IBO, so it is not the upline. So it is the home or the house of your IBO that the home meeting will be conducted. But the one who will present to the guest in his home meeting is not the host or the new IBO. It is his upline that will be the presenter of the home meeting. So that's the setup. All right. And number six, have liked to know it Facebook account and followed to know it Twitter account. Okay, these are our social media accounts of to know it. Number seven, do your to know it core daily activity. And number eight, regularly consult with your upline. As you will notice, the last two part of the task to be done on this plan is to regularly consult with your upline. Always, consult with your upline how to help you execute the plan for the next 30 days. All right. So that's 8 to 15. Then you have now one new personally sponsored IBO. Okay, next. 16 to 22 days. So day 16 to 22. These are the list 1 to 6. Have attended your third IBO training, university training system. Have attended your fourth to know it opportunity preview along with five guests again. All right. Number three, delivered your third top presentation to your upline. So again, we would like to emphasize the importance of the new IBO presenting to his upline. So rather than present the business to his prospect, and that might lead to failure of presentation and lost that opportunity to your qualified prospect. So we don't want that to happen. So the the new IBO is being taught how to present the business well to his upline first. So it's a role play between upline and downline. So the upline's role is to listen, watch how his new IBO present the business. And the idea is to help him and guide him, give tips how to improve his presentation skills. So when he faces now the real prospects, his real prospect, he is now capable of presenting the business very well. So that's the idea of presenting to your upline, the new IBO presenting to his upline. Okay, number four, have hosted your third to know it home meeting. Number five, do your to know it core daily activity. And number six, regularly consult with your upline. All right. So that's the task to be done from day 16 to 22. And the guidelines is also stated here, the instruction how to accomplish the task, the instruction for the IBO, the instruction for the advisor or the sponsor or upline. What we given here is to address the sponsor upline as the advisor of the new IBO. Okay, in network marketing, there is what we call ABC rule. Okay, the ABC rule is really powerful, so we will discuss this in some other trainings that we will have. ABC rule means A means advisor, meaning your upline. All right. B is bridge. Bridge is the IBO, the downline. AB, and C is client. So ABC rule, is really powerful if you know how to execute this ABC rule concept. So we're introducing it here at this point in time, but later we will train you how to accomplish the ABC rule. So as an upline, your role is an advisor to your downline. All right. So and the guidance is here, so you will not guess how to implement and execute the task or the to-do list here. So it's already given in the 30-day plan. Okay, let's proceed to the last week of the 30 days, 23 to 30 days. So these are the tasks, the to-do list. We have 6. Have attended your 4th iBO University Training System. Number 2, have attended your 5th tonoit opportunity preview along with 5 guests. Delivered a top presentation to your upline. Again, it's a role play. So by this time, somehow the new iBO is now have improved his competence to present the business. All right, and along with that increase in competence is also increase in confidence of presenting the business, right? So the idea is for number 3, what's the reason why we are requiring the new IBO to present to his upline? The idea is to train him, mentor him, and coach him to become an independent presenter of the business. So meaning, even without the presence of the upline, the IBO, the downline, can present the business on his own. Can you imagine that? If you have, let's say, 10 personally sponsored IBO in your organization, you have 10, and all of those 10 is competent and confident to present the business. So what do you think it will be the result of your organization? It will explode massively if all of your downlines, especially your personal recruits or personally sponsored IBO, all of them knows how to present well the product, then you have a gold mine in your business, right? And that would be the result of your constant training and mentoring your direct sponsored IBO. That's the beauty of this task. Why we're giving them this task for the IBO to learn how to present. And as you can see in the output, letter C, at least one new personally sponsored IBO is expected to happen on the last leg of 30 days plan. So meaning, in totality, the new IBO will have 2 personally sponsored IBO who enrolled and paid the uh, enrollment fee, at the same time subscribe to any of the products of to know it. So you have now 2 by this time. All right, and 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 this really, will be very powerful because your new IBO is guided every step of the way, and the objective is during his first 30 days, he needs to have at least 2 new personally sponsored IBO. So that's the beauty of this plan. You are given instructions how to accomplish this. You will need not to guess anyways. This is intentional, and and the objectives are very defined. And the task that's given here is to help you grow your business, grow your network exponentially. So that's the 30-day plan that we designed for our IBOs. And this will be your manual. This will be the manual of the uplines. And this is also the manual of our IBOs. So um, that's all for this task, the 30-day plan. But the idea is to really equip and empower our iBOs and uplines with the knowledge and the skills how to mentor, how to coach your IBO, new IBOs to be able to be a productive, result-oriented IBOs in his engagement of tonoit. So what do you think? What will be the result if we're able to do this properly with our IBO? I'm very sure that your IBO will thank you because they know for a fact that you're concerned about their welfare and you really want them to help them, make money in doing this business. Remember, they spend money in their enrollment fee, they spend money in their subscription to our products. So it is our responsibility to help them grow the business, grow their network, and earn and become part of our $100,000 club, the Project 4 roadmap. And this is part of that. Okay, I will show it to you later, the roadmap for the Project 4, and this is part of it. So this is the first 30 days. Now you have the first 30 days for the 6-month program of the company. So let me proceed to the next module. So are we learning? We're learning in this presentation, in this training. Maybe you can write in our chat box and write, I am learning. All right. Let me share another screen to let's go to the um, quick start guide. All right. Okay, this is the quick start guide. So this is another tool that we need to have. So all IBOs will be given this kind of tool, and it will be made available in your dashboard. So you will so this is your a sort of manual for the next 6 months of your to know with business engagement. All right. So again, this is part of our vSmart system. So you know now the vSmart, all right, system. This is it means it's an acronym for value centered, skill set, mindset, action set, result oriented, and tool set system. So meaning all the things that you will learn here is centered to this system. All right. So you will develop the values needed for us to be successful in this business. You will be aligned to our vision, okay? And you will be also empowered with the skill set in executing the business to grow your business, all right? And also the proper mindset, the action set, the sets of actions to be taken, and you will be taught to be result oriented and be given the needed tools to be successful in this business. All right, let me continue. Okay, the quick start guide is doing to know it business the first time. So this is really very important. The idea is to introduce our IBO in the proper actions to be taken during his first 6 months of to know it business. That's the idea of the quick start guide. So meaning even without the presence of the upline, all right. So the IBO can do the business on his own because he has what we call quick start guide. Okay, so number letter A here stated that an IBO must be enrolled to the IBO University, so must attend every Friday training. All right. Then letter B, your first 6 months journey to tonoit business. This is really, really important. All right. And this is aligned to our Project 4 roadmap. What is the Project 4 roadmap? This is the $100,000 club, where the idea, the objective is during your first 5 to 6 months of tonoit business, you'll be able to accumulate over $100,000 of earnings. Okay, so it is stated here in the quick start guide. So the project 4 roadmap, there are 3 objectives. Number 1, become a Pioneer Plus in 30 days. So that's the objective of what we have discussed a while ago, the 30 days plan. So become a Pioneer Plus in 30 days. Number 2, become a Rising Star plus 2 additional personally sponsored IBO. All right, so meaning you will not settle only for 2 recruits, but actually 4 to be part of the Project 4. So number 1, become pioneer in 30 days. The number 2 objective is become a rising star and add 2 additional personally sponsored IBO. And number 3, become team driver bonus qualified 3 levels deep in 3 calendar months. All right, so that's the objective. Okay, remember that, and we will discuss it here, how to accomplish this. But we will not discuss this in detail because this is being done on the compensation plan training, the rewards plan training every Wednesday. All right, goal 1, become a pioneer in 30 days. So we will show how to illustrate this. So it's here. All right, so you can see the black circle, how to become a Pioneer Plus. So as you can see, to become a Pioneer Plus, you need to be on a Pioneer status and enroll 2 pioneers. So Peter is your personally sponsored IBO, and John as well. Both of them paid the enrollment fee, and each of them also subscribed to any of the products. And if that happens, they became a pioneer. So if you have 2 pioneers under you, then you will become a Pioneer Plus. So that's the way to do it. If you do it in 30 days, well, that's wonderful. Why? Because automatically you will be speed bonus qualified. So instead of just 18% team sales bonus, then you will have 20% team sales bonus. So that's goal number 1. So remember these goals. This is your goal for the next 3 months. All right. For the first month, again, going back, become Pioneer Plus in 30 days. So this is easy, actually. You just need 2. All right. And goal number 2, become a rising star. So how you become a rising star? Remember Peter and John here, the blue and orange circle, Peter and John. So you need to help them become Pioneer Plus, like you before, right? Originally, you become a Pioneer Plus by having 2 pioneers under you. Then you will help each of them, Peter and John, become Pioneer Plus by helping them to have their own 2 pioneers, as you can see in this illustration. Then if that happens, you build them, you develop them to become a Pioneer Plus, then you yourself become Rising Star. So that's goal number 2. All right? And on top of that, you need to add 2, right? You become Rising Star, then you need to add 2, or you can do that also simultaneously, because you can mentor, you can coach your 2 downlines, Peter and John, to duplicate and to copy what you did, having 2 pioneers, all right? And at the same time, you engage yourself to another 2 personally sponsored IBO. And this is where Anthony and Jill comes in, all right? So that's goal number 2. Okay, and goal number 3, become team driver bonus qualified 3 levels deep in 3 calendar months. So how will this happen? As you can see in level 1, sell for 250 BV binary volume products, meaning you need to have four. As you can see the illustration, you have to have four personally sponsored IBO, all of them bought or subscribed to at least 250 BV of any of the products that we have. Okay, so when this happens, now you're a candidate to a $100 club. All right. So you will be joining to $100 Club Expressway in 5 months, actually. Now this is now possible because you have now four personally sponsored IBOs. All right. Okay, so that's the illustration. That's the income that you're about to have if this will happen. So as you can see, this is where we are leading you. This is where we are helping you to accomplish this. And I'm very sure everybody wants to have this kind of income, $100,000, over $100,000 income in the next 5 to 6 months of your business engagement in tonoit business. And we have a way and we have specific actions how to accomplish this. You don't need to guess. We will give it to you from day one you join IBO system. All right. So part of the quick start guide is the core daily activities. This is have been telling you a while ago, right? And this is based on the idea promoted by John C. Maxwell. He is a globally known or worldwide known entrepreneur and leadership guru. Okay? He says that your success is determined by your daily agenda. Do you believe that? That your success to know it business is determined by your daily agenda. Okay, let me proceed. Okay. Why is the secret of your success is determined by your daily agenda? What do you think? You may want to, write down on your chat box to answer the question. All right. Why is the secret of your success is determined by your daily agenda? So focus on this idea. Your daily activity determines your success in tonoit business. Why? Because if you make a few key decisions and then manage them well in your daily agenda, you will succeed for sure. I'm telling you. And I guarantee that. If you just need to have your daily agenda defined, you will surely succeed in tonoit business. There's no other way. You have to be intentional on your daily activity in tonoit business or any other business for that matter. You will never change your life until you change something you do daily. All right? So take a look at it. Examine your activity at this point in time. Are you progressing with your tonoit business? If not, therefore, it says something. It says that the one that you're doing right now is not the right process to get your result in tonoit business. And we are teaching you that at this point in time. Success doesn't suddenly happen overnight, or neither does failure. Meaning, each is a process. Success is a process. Failure is a process as well. Every day of your life is merely preparation for the next. What you become is the result of what you do today. It means you're preparing today. So the question is, what are you preparing for? So ask yourself on your daily activity, what are you preparing for? Does your actions and activities promotes your objectives and goals for the next 4 or 6 months? Are you grooming yourself for success or failure? So that's the questions that we need to face with regards to your daily agenda, your daily activity. That's the reason why we designed this daily activity And I call this core daily activity, meaning what I'm about to introduce to you is your core daily activity, meaning you can forget all other things that you're doing on a daily basis, especially if it's not related to know it business. But not you cannot afford not to do this core task, core daily activities. When I say core, this is the main thing, main ingredients or the core activity that you need to do on a daily basis. And I challenge our iBOs today. If you do this, right, your first 6 months, you will have a result that you cannot imagine. That's my guarantee. I've done this before. I've helped a lot of distributors in other company in the past using the same system and much better now compared in the past. And they achieved unprecedented success in developing their network. So remember, success will not happen overnight. It's an intentional process being done on a daily basis. So the question that I want to uh, pose to you, all of you, is are you willing to pay the price for you to be able to achieve your goals and to know it? Are you willing to do what is needed to be done for you to be able to fulfill your goals and to know it? And you will be surprised, my partners and dear IBOs, that the task needed for you to be able to be successful in Tonoit business is really simple. You know the concept of duplication in network marketing, right? So according to Eric Worre, so I don't know most of you knows him. He's a network marketer guru. He is one of my heroes in network marketing. He says that it doesn't matter uh, if you're really good. It doesn't matter if you're a power speaker. What only matters is if you duplicate. So meaning, if you're not able to grow your business, if you're not duplicating, right? So whatever talent that you have will be useless because the concept of network marketing is about duplication. And that is what To Know It is offering at this point in time. We're offering a system that can be duplicated. Remember, as leader and upline, you yourselves cannot be duplicated by your downlines because each individual is unique. That's the reason why we have uh, fingerprints, the thumb marks, right? Why? Because it's unique. You have no other, similar thumb marks in the whole world because each individual is unique. You cannot be copied. But system can be copied and can be duplicated. And that's what To Know It is different compared to other companies. We have a system for duplication. And that's what we're telling you and teaching you at this point in time. Sorry. All right. So these are the core daily activities. You'll be surprised to know that this is just simple. Okay, number one. Okay, before we go to the core daily activities, what is important is the daily mindset preparation. So what do you do when you wake up in the morning with regards to know it business? Okay, let's talk about to know it business. All right, I know that all of us have other things to do in life, not only to know it business, but with regards to know it business, how do you prepare yourself when you wake up in the morning? And we will teach you how to do this properly. Do you want to have a winning mindset first day in the morning? Meaning, when you wake up, and you do your tasks in the morning, then you will now have a winning mindset to do your business in Tonoit. Okay, the daily mindset preparation are this. Number one, visualize your goals. So you have to be reminded of yourself about your goals in Tonoit business. You have to visualize it. So when I say visualize, how do you do that? Of course, first you have to write it down. What are your goals? Do you have your dream board in your house? Dream boards are very powerful. You have to visualize it. So let's say you intend to have your new car within the next 6 months. So you'll put it in your dream board. You have to have a picture, exact picture, color, and exact details of what car you want. Then have a picture of it. So visualize your goals. So that's how you do it. So that's the first mindset, first day in the morning. So you have to be reminded what are your goals in To Know It business. Number two, review and follow your To Know It business schedule. All right. So of course, on the first day in the morning, what you need to know is what is your schedule for the day. Can you imagine, right, doing the business and you don't have any schedule for the day? So what will happen if you don't have any schedule for the day? Meaning you don't have any activity. And that's the ingredient and formula for failure. All right. So make sure that you have a business schedule every day. And letter C, you have to prepare yourself. You have to be result driven for the day. Meaning you are intending to have result for the day. So your objective is not to pass any day without any result. Whether you're able to, invite your prospect to the presentation, whether you're able to attend the training of the company for you to progress, for you to invest in your self-development. All right. So there are a lot of things that you can do every day to be result driven. Okay. And last but not the least, actually, one of the most important part of your mental preparation. Do your 2 minute gratitude exercise. So everybody knows this. Everybody is familiar with the 2 minute gratitude exercise. You can do it 2 minutes or let's say 30 seconds or let's say 60 seconds, up to you. Okay. So let's define first gratitude. Gratitude is a positive state of being, a feeling of thankfulness and appreciation for someone or something, and a social emotion that signals our recognition for that around us. So that's the meaning of gratitude. So how do you do a 2 minute gratitude exercise? Okay, so these are the samples or a sample of a morning gratitude affirmations. Okay, number one, thank you for this new day. Being thankful and appreciative of the day, right? I'm filled with happiness and gratitude. You say that to yourself. These are affirmation of gratitude. I'm grateful for another chance to live my life. I'm grateful to feel the air in my lungs and the beating of my heart. I'm thankful simply for being alive. Thankfulness, appreciation, and sincere gratitude are part of who I am. I'm grateful for who I am and for what I have. I invite gratitude into my heart. Today I will have an attitude of gratitude. Thank you for the blessing in this day will bring. So these are the samples of gratitude affirmations, and you can do it your own. Do your own gratitude affirmations, right? So every individual has different gratitude affirmations, but these are the samples. You can do that, and there is a science behind this. There's a tremendous benefits of having this kind of gratitude attitude. So let's see that. All right. These are the benefits of gratitude. It improves physical health, improves sleep, improves psychological health, increases empathy, reduces aggression, more social connection, enhances self-esteem, improves mental strength. All right. So all these things have scientific basis. If you are grateful, if you are thankful, and you exercise that every day, so that's the benefit. So it has physical, mental, and emotional benefits to all of us. So practice this. Nothing will you will lose nothing but everything to gain. But the most important part, on the first day in the morning, you are mentally prepared. You are conditioned. You have now the winning mindset for the day. All right. The first core activity, use your tonoit products and share it to at least 3 persons. That's the first step of the day. Remember, your success is determined by your daily agenda, right? So this needs to be done. You may want to forget others, but never forget this. Use your tonoit products. You are subscribed to what particular product of tonoit, all right? Attend it. Become the product of the product. Meaning, you have to know the product itself by yourself, by heart and by mind. You need to know it. So that's the reason why our companies to know it, right? You have to know it. And how can you share to at least 3 persons the products? Okay, number one, you want to post it in social media, Facebook, whatever it is. Instagram, you have Instagram. If you don't have yet, create one, then post it. Every day you need to share your products to at least 3 persons. You have to do that every day. Nothing more, nothing less. Very simple. Everybody can do this. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to be able to do this. Your downline can do this. You can do this. All right? And most important part of this, number one task, one of your core 3 daily activity is not, uh, take a note of this. Make sure to create your own product story. Do you have now your product story with to know it? It's really powerful, you know. Create your own product story, but make sure that it is authentic, meaning it is not fabricated, right? Your real story, your real product story, create it. So, how can you do that? So, you may want to write it down first, your story, your product story, then later on, practice it, how to share it to others. Then it will become natural. Then you will have your product story. And you know, selling is really storytelling. If you're able to storytell effectively about the products, you need not to sell the products because story selling is really selling. So that's number one. Share your products to at least 3 persons. At least three. Okay, let's have an illustration of this. How powerful is this? Let's say you have 10 people under you, your downlines, and everybody is doing the same, sharing the products to at least 3 persons. So meaning your 10 people under you will have 30 new exposures, right? Per day. 30 new exposures per day if you have 10, only just 10 people under you. And how much is that in 30 days? 30 times 30, so that's about 900 exposures of the product. And you have so many people that you can approach with that. You will never run out of your prospects. And meaning your network is alive. If everybody's doing this kind of activity, sharing the products to at least 3 persons every day, then meaning your organization is alive and breathing. It is not dead network. So that's number one. Number two, Share your tonoit business opportunity to at least 3 persons. Before, what you're going to share is product. Now you're going to share is the opportunity. All right? And make sure as well to create your own business story. So same thing, it's like a product, but now you're presenting, you're sharing the business opportunity of tonoit. Because there are people who are attracted to product and there are people who are attracted to the business. So you have to have those two types of activity in a day. But again, to another 3 persons. All right? So that's the second activity, core daily activity that you need to do in tonoit business. And you can do that easily. You can share it to your social media platform like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All right? You don't need to go out of your house to travel just to do this. You can do this your own by your own. And your downline can do this as well. And lastly, the third part or the third core activity of the day, add at least 3 new persons in your prospect list. This is where many iBOs and even distributors in other companies fails. They're not able to add 3 new persons in their prospect list daily. So what happens is their prospect list becomes inactive. It becomes dead list actually. So what we want to have is an active prospect list. So meaning if you're adding 3 persons every day in your prospect list, you will never run out of prospects. You will never run out of people that you can, introduce the business. Can you imagine how powerful this if you do this every day? This 3 core daily activity. Okay, going back, share your products to at least 3 persons, share your business opportunity to your to at least 3 persons again, and add 3 new persons in your prospect list. If everybody in your organization is doing this, you will have massive growth in no time. That's the reason why the instruction here is if you're serious about your tonoit business and looking to become successful, you need to be organized and consistent. You need to remember 3 important things to make CDA, meaning this core daily activity, a tool for your success. Do it yourself. You cannot just, ask your downline to do it if you're not doing it. Follow, your downlines will follow you if you become an example to them. Leadership by example. Do it yourself, teach others to do it, and create a culture that everybody does it in your network. And I'm very sure you will have a massive growth in your organization. So that's the CDA, the core daily activity. And the next one is prospecting. I call it priority 150. Okay, so you will write down the names on the left side of the screen. You will see, all right, the names of your prospects, and this is our template, priority 150. All right, but there's a method to it. It's not just putting the names here. All right, and you will use your memory booster. So I've created a memory booster to help you be reminded of the people that you have encountered in your life. All right, so you will never run out of prospects. And I will share that later on if you still have time. All right, but the idea here is you put the names, contact numbers, then there's a parameters how to classify it. This is where how your upline will help you to classify the names that you put it in here. All right, there's a classification here, time, T-I-M-E. It means, T means time, I means influential, M money, and E is enterprising. Okay, so how do you do this? So let's say you put the name of your first prospect in number 1, then you have the contact number, then you will grade that person. It's a rating methodology. Okay, let's say time. Does this person have time to listen to you? So the rating is between 1 to 5. 1 is poor, 2 is fair, 3 is average, 4 is good, 5 is excellent. You can see it at the bottom on the left side of the screen. All right. So let's say you put the name and contact number, then time, think of that person. Does he has time to listen to you, to see your presentation? Does he has time to attend the presentation on Zoom? So rate that person. So whether you think he is too busy, then put 3 or 2, right? And think of that person. Is that person influential? Does this person is an is an officer of a company? Is an officer of a village? All right. Does he belong an officer of an organization? So if you think he's influential, then rate him number 5, the highest points, right? And letter M, does this person has money to pay the enrollment fee and to subscribe to our product? If you think that he's capable of paying our subscription and the enrollment fee, then rate him 5 or 4. It's up to you. All right. Then letter E, is this person enterprising? Meaning, does he usually side hustle doing other businesses, small businesses, or doing a sideline just to make money? Or does he has a leaning to a business, right? So if you think that he is, have that kind of leaning to a business, then you may want to put 5 or 4 or 3. It's up to you. But the idea is the perfect points is 20. All right. So if that person really you think is 18 or 20 after you added all the points, so put it in the total. So if that's 20, so meaning the highest, the number of people in your prospect list with the highest number, let's say 18, 17, or 20, then you approach them first. So that's the idea of this priority 150. It is a prospecting and qualifying tool. All right. So that's the use of this priority 150. And as you can see, it is designed for you to have 150. This is up to 81, up to 108, 122, and 150. All right. So you will have this and write down your prospect list here. And this prospect list should be an active prospect list. So meaning you will not settle only for 150 names and contact numbers. You need to add to it every day. All right. So after that, you will experience, okay, you will make a appointment. You will set a meeting to them, inviting them to our presentation. So you may somehow encounter conversation stoppers during your appointment setting, right? So we put it here as well. The usual conversation stoppers in inviting. So number one, probably the person that you're talking with will say, can you just give me an idea first so I can tell you if I'm interested or not? So if that's the statement that you got from your first call, what will you say? So we have here how to handle that kind of objection or compensation stoppers. For the first one, you may say, I would really like to do that, but it is 90% visual. Believe me, there's more to this than the details I can give you over the phone. Let's meet so you can see the whole picture. Or you may want to listen to our presentation, watch and listen to our presentation for you to see the whole picture. Is Wednesday good or is Thursday better? Then you set the appointment, right? So these are the most common conversation stoppers in inviting. And others will say, is this network marketing? So we have an answer to that. Is this sales? We have an answer to it. Is this pyramiding scheme? We have an answer to it as well. What are the products? You can answer that question here. I can attend to other businesses right now because I'm really busy at work. You can answer that as well. So we put here the most common conversation stoppers during our appointment setting. All right. So this is really very helpful. And lastly, this is how to conduct our home meetings. Now, this is the last part. I hope that you're still there listening. All right. But home meetings is the most practical, most economical way of building and growing your business. But you just need to know how to do it properly. All right. Let me continue. What are the advantages and benefits of home meetings? Oh, there are so many actually. All right. One thing is home meeting is fun, easy, and duplicatable. Everybody can do this. All right. Everybody can execute home meetings. Cost effective and manageable. It is more personal and informal. The guests are more relaxed and comfortable. Remember, more of the people you know will attend home meetings rather than in companies, office, hotels, or other people's house, right? Because especially the first person, the first 150 that you will invite, mostly these are the person that you know them personally, and they would likely, attend your home meetings. And also, there's way of how to execute this in a very exciting manner. During the time that there's no pandemic yet, but I know that this may not be possible to some because of the regulations of the government because of the pandemic. But during the times that pandemic's not yet present, right? This is what we do, how to accomplish this home meetings. All right. The new IBO is or distributors being taught how to launch his business. And the launching pad of his business is home meeting, right? Have you seen how the new businesses in establishment are being launched? Like, for example, new restaurants, new office, or new business, right? Most of them have their ceremonies, right? So you can do that as well as an IBO. You can launch your business at home. All right, so there's a proper way of doing it. So we'll show you. Or a pre-home meeting, meaning prior to your home meeting, these are the preparation that you need to do. So I may not be able to discuss this because of time constraint, right? But you may want to discuss this or to have this because we will make this quick start guide available in your back office. There are so many instructions here how to properly conduct a home meeting. Prior to home meeting, this is what you need to do. All right. Then the home meeting setup is also stated here. These are the exact instruction how to do it properly. Then during home meeting, when the meeting is ongoing, so there are also proper way of implementing it, right? So it's stated here as well. And of course, post home meeting, after the home meeting is done, what will you do? It's also stated here. All right. And these are the things to remember after the home meeting. So we have a manual of how to do home meetings properly and effectively. And we have that. All right. Thank you very much. And that's all for now about the quick start guide. So that's the content of our quick start guide. It is aligned with our 6 months program, which is to becoming a $100,000 club, to be part of that. Okay, so before we end this up, I would like to we'll have some review questions. All right. Okay. So let's proceed to our review questions. So I would like you to to open your audio to answer this. And Edward, I may want to, ask your assistance for this to
Yeah,
call
I'm
the
here.
attention of our IBOs. All right. Number one question is this. What are the basic three goals of Project 4 roadmap? Do you remember? Anybody here would like to answer this?
Yeah, please, if you have an answer to it, just raise your hand. You'll be unmuted and allowed to ask the question to provide an answer. Just click
Correct.
on the raise hand button, please. We give you the right permission to unmute yourself.
Yes, please. So remember the Project 4 roadmap, right? So there are three basic goals that you need to look forward and accomplish because this is our direction to achieving to be part of the $100 club. Anybody?
Stallone, is your hand up?
No, not yet.
Okay.
All right, so let me give you an idea, and probably you will have an idea, then you continue. Okay. Number one, become a Pioneer Plus in 30 days. So that's the first goal in the Project 4 roadmap. Meaning, you'll need to have two pioneers under you during your first 30 days. And if you happen to accomplish that, you will be immediately, automatically um, um, speed bonus qualified, meaning your team sales bonus will increase immediately. So that's the number one goal. And what's the number two goal? Do you still remember? Okay, let me help you guys. This is the number two, becoming a rising star plus two additional personally sponsored iBOs. That's the number two. All right, that's the number two goal. If you happen to do that, meaning you become rising star, meaning you duplicated your first two pioneers, right? They have also two personally sponsored iBOs left and right. Two of them became a Pioneer Plus, then you become a Rising Star. Okay, then you added two personally sponsored iBOs at the same time. And you can do that because helping your uh, two iBOs become Pioneer Plus is mentoring. You just mentor them. You don't need to do it by yourself. You just need to guide them, mentor them every step of the way. And what you can do simultaneously is to add two additional personally sponsored iBOs. And number three, become Team Diver bonus qualified 3 levels deep in 3 calendar months. This will come automatically if you happen to have 4 personally sponsored iBO. All right. So that's the 3 basic goals of Project 4 roadmap. Please keep this in mind. This is your goal. This is our goal. If you really want to maximize and be on top of the compensation plan, this is the way to do it. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm telling you, there's no other way. Okay, next. What is meant by the statement of John C. Maxwell, your success is determined by your daily agenda? All right. Anybody like to answer this question? What is meant by the statement of John C. Maxwell, your success is determined by your daily agenda? All right.
Well, can I go on? Okay,
Yeah,
Sam, I
please.
think, yeah, you explained this, that this means that the result we get every day is, or the result we get at the end of the day is dependent on what we do every day. So if we want a certain result as iBOs, our daily method of operation will determine the results that we get.
Exactly. Actually, that's really the term being used by other companies is daily method of operations, right? That's exactly the right term for that. And we just, reterm it into Tonoit and we call it core daily activities, meaning on a daily manner, there are 3 core activities that you need to do. And exactly that's what it's all about. And here's why. The secret of your success determined by your daily agenda, right? If you make the decision every day intentionally, for sure, your success will be determined by your activities on a daily basis. Thank you very much, Stallone. Okay. So what are the 3 core daily activities crucial to building up your network in Tonoit? So I will help you on this, guys. Number one, use your Tonoit products and share it to at least 3 persons. Share your Tonoit business opportunity and share it to at least 3 persons again. And number three, add at least 3 new persons in your prospect list. So remember this, no, be mindful of this on a daily basis because this is the activity, the core activity that will help you grow your business. You will never run out of your prospects if you do this continuously. And this is where many of distributors outside, right, failed miserably. They run out of prospect. They don't know where to go. They run out of persons to approach. So if you don't want that to happen to you, to your business, to your tonoit business, do this on a daily basis. And this is doable. Everybody can do this. And the key here is not to be lazy, because this is really doable. This is highly achievable on a daily basis. So if you become lazy in doing this, I'm very sure that your network will not grow. And as I've said a while ago, that success is a process and failure is the same. Next, what are the advantages of home meetings? Okay, let me help you on this. Okay, there are several things. Number one, home meetings fun, easy and duplicatable. Number two, cost and effective. You don't need to spend a lot of money, right? You don't need to go outside of your home and travel and, spend money in your transport, right? So it's easy. Letter C, you have more control of the environment atmosphere because that's your home. Letter D, home meeting is a powerful tool to build your network. All right, it's really, really powerful, I'm telling you. Okay, last question. Why it is very important to have an active prospect list? Okay, this is easy. So let me see if you've listened to my presentation. I'm sorry. Why it is important?
Hello,
Haruna,
good
you
evening,
can
everyone.
unmute yourself.
Yeah,
Okay,
good evening,
welcome.
everyone, sir. My name is Adamu Abubakar, sir. Why it is important that you have active candidate list is because you mentioned it not long ago that at least one should be able to prospect 3 people each day so that we don't run out of people to talk to while building the business. And active candidate lists help us to have a kind of reshuffle of people we have already cemented relationship with, so that we don't just get introduced to people starting new and we pitch to them. Active candidate lists help us to have people that we have built a relationship so that we transfer idea easily to them, having established rapport with them. I think this is what I know.
Yeah, that's precisely correct. Thank you very much for your answer. Really appreciate that. Yeah, that's
Thank
how
you, sir.
important, active prospect list. So let's, be mindful of this. If really want to grow our business, this is one of the key features of our activity that needs to be done on a daily basis. So I hope that we've learned a lot in this training, and we would like to invite you again to our next meeting next Friday. I think somebody is raising his hand. Haruna, you may want to unmute your audio.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much for.
Hello, sir. I want
Yes,
to
yes.
kindly appeal, sir, please. This slide, I've written message already. I don't know whether you've been able to read it. I've written message requesting you make the slide available to us, and this particular recording be made available so that we can go over it again and be able to teach it to our
Yes.
yes, to our people.
Yes, sir. It's my pleasure to share this. Actually, we'll ask our, of course, Ijoke. I'll ask Ijoke to put all the materials that being discussed here in your dashboard, because we really
Okay.
want to share this information to as many IBO as we can and teach them how to do the business properly. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, so I think that's all for now. Thank you for listening and for bearing with me at this point in time. I know that we've taken us more time to finish these modules, but I'm really, really excited to share this with you, my business partners, and I would really love to see you progress in your to know it business. Okay, I think with that, I would like to give the floor again to Edward.
All right, thank you, and thank you again. It's been indeed a school. No wonder it's called IBO University. Sam, thank you very much tonight. We learned so much. I believe all we need to do is to act on what we've learned tonight and to go a long way in giving our business a new face. We sincerely want to say thank you again. Everyone, if you got value from what I've been shared tonight, I would like you to go to the chat area and type, "Thanks, Sam." Please just do that.
Yeah,
Just go
thank
to the
you.
chat area and type, "Thank you, Sam." Just go ahead, please. Let's appreciate him. Uh, is quite late at his end. I think it should be 3 a.m. if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4 a.m. in the Philippines
It's
right now.
yeah, it's about 13 minutes before 5 a.m.
Wow,
It's
could
okay.
imagine the
Yeah,
sacrifice.
right. It's
Thank
fine with
you,
me. I love this.
thank
I
you,
love doing
thank
this.
you, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, friends, let's do this again next Friday at the IBO University Masterclass with Coach Sam. Okay, so he'll be taking us another topic entirely. Remember, at the end of the entire training, there'll be tests to write, and if you do well, if you pass it, you will have free 1 month access to any product of your choice. Okay, 1 month free access. That's a lot. All right,
Correct.
so let's take this very seriously. Beyond that, the money that we will make from the IBO, and of course, the person that we will become. For me, that is even more important. Okay, is the person you are becoming right now. All right, so let's do it again next Friday, and the time is 8 p.m. GMT +1. And of course, on Wednesday is the beginners class. So don't miss on Wednesday, beginners class, and then on Friday, the master class. Thank you. Good night, and God bless.